What's good, my people? Hand clap to the masses out large all over the place, guys. Round of applause goes out to each and every one of you guys that tuned into yet another Mystelics reaction channel. Big up yourself one time, guys. You don't always stay easy. 1 to 10, 1 to 1,000, 1 to 100, guys. And of course, that is always stay. Definitely, guys, don't forget to subscribe and turn on that post notification so you can get all the videos. Not some, but all them videos when they come through or when they drop, when they are published. You notice the one time. Now, guys, before we get into the number, there's a rather interesting, well, this is one of the things we're gonna be talking about right there. But before I get into that, guys, on my previous video, I noticed that a number of persons were kind of taken aback as to how I presented this stuff. Well, not necessarily how I presented this stuff, but they were kind of taken aback as a reason behind the person who was pretty much hurting, so to speak, because the individual Gary, that is his name now? Yes, Gary left the woman, and you know, she was crying and all kind of funny things she was doing, man. And people were like, Mystelics, how can you do this? Guys, you have to understand, I didn't put out all the information out there. I pretty much said I would not put out all the information out there. But for those of you who believe that this woman who is crying, and she is some sort of innocent person. At the end of the day, guys, she's not innocent at all. She was actually abusing the guy. She was abusing the guy. This is why I gave slight hints in there, and then I switched from him over to her when the mention of the knife came in. I actually mentioned that she pulled a knife on the guy, and the guy felt threatened by this. She was belittling the guy. She was calling the guy all sorts of names. She was even telling the guy he cannot get any woman and whatnot, as if she was pretty much the prize to him. And she was belittling the guy. I also heard that she was cheating on the guy as well. So on the basis of all that she's done, I know about this whole information right there. When I actually read the thing while I was giving you guys the stuff, and I refused to put out certain information. But on the basis that she was doing all these things, I know a number of persons pretty much put one and one together. This is why I left out certain information. But this woman is not as nice as you think. I know some of you like some of you were probably like this. I don't know if all it was like that, but that is how I saw some of the comments. I was like, what on earth are these people thinking, man? This girl was abusing the guy. And people were like, oh, she cried and she's saddened and whatnot. Guys, this woman is not as thing. And not just that, though. But even within her own position, I found out that she was also abusing Dominicans. Dominicans who would go and ask for help. And she would restrict these Dominicans to make it seem like the person that is, the person who she is the secretary of was not there. And she used to block a lot of Dominicans from getting help. So me doing this thing on her, trust me, it could be far worse when it comes down to me dropping these kind of things. But I kind of inculcated humor to the situation to try to dilute it. I wasn't laughing at the person's situation where she was crying and whatnot. But Magwesa, you abusing me, Magwesa, and you think I'm going to stay there for you to come back and see you? No, sir, could never ever be. You'll have to get a toothpick to fix your problems, brothers and sisters, or the Most High. But Mystelics not come back and fix your problem after you abuse me. You abuse me, tell me all kind of things, belittling me, you cheat on me, all kind of things. And because nobody else wants you, they just want you for a little, you know, a little KFC, man. A little KFC. The man is long gone. The man is in Texas. He actually has another woman. And I think she's from Dominica, I'm not sure. But that Trini guy, he likes Dominican girls. But anyways, with all that said, guys, I have to understand that when I do reactions, my reactions are not to be taken to that depth. Especially, well, on certain situations. When it comes on to things where I'm making jokes about, you shouldn't take it that serious, man. What their business, she do what she do to him, he do back to her by living alone and going somewhere and in Texas right now and enjoying his life. And she crying, but you come and see me whole meal, please. Well, stop all your dirty ways there. Anyways, guys, this is of course one of the things that is taking place. And apparently, I've been hearing that, well, I'm not 100% certain, but I've been hearing that places like Fresh Markets and all the other places are asking for more customers to come. Because apparently customers are boycotting these places because of what this individual stated. And definitely, I do agree. I am definitely for this boycott. Because you know why? Because a lot of people like to say things because they have some sort of money and believe that they have power. in the essence, to say whatever they want, to try to mandate things on people that have the choice to choose. You're trying to make your employees, and matter of fact, I also got some information in that very, I wouldn't say where, but in one of these businesses, where an individual was tested positive, and the people that she works with, they are all injected. They are all injected because when they did the trace back for her, wherever she came from, all the way back, all these people negative. The only set of people that could have possibly passed this on to her, based on the track that she took, was the people that she's working with. And the people that she's working with are injected. Just like I stated before, individuals who are vaxxed and unvaxxed can spread it. They can spread it to you. This is why, on the basis of you trying to tell people that they must test every 2 weeks or take injection, it makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Because if you want to do your protocols, establish your protocols and everything, keep the protocols. And I see people walking about. When I was going in some of them businesses there, you walking around and you see people with mask under their face. You seen people with mask on. When you come in, they putting it up, and when you go, they putting it down. In the bank is the same thing. You go in all over. People observe and who can see these things will see these things. When they don't have nobody in the place or what, you passing, you pull up, you watching in the thing. You see people without mask in these business places. And don't get me wrong, guys, I am not an advocate for masks, so to speak, but on the basis of business, I think it's vital. I think it's vital for you to wear your mask, sanitize, and so forth and so forth, because you're protecting the business. But in the basis, are you trying to put things mandatory on people that don't want to get it? If you don't get it, then you fire them, or they have to take tests and everything. When the same set of vax people can then spread it. Of course, they have to boycott your business because you're not thinking properly. One of the individuals who told me, you know, this individuals is a guy of reasoning. That is foolishness. You're not telling me a guy of reasoning. It's foolish. And you know the vax can also spread it. And you're not telling them to go and get tested. You're not putting the strain on them for them to go and get tested. Right now, I think testing is free. No doubt, everybody go and get your test and whatnot, whoop whoop. But on the basis that the very same people who are injected, if they test positive, you're not going to deduct them from their monies. But you say you're going to deduct the individuals from the monies because they don't show up and they are tested positive. You find that making sense? I just don't like stupidness. Stupidness is not something I like. Talking about stupidness, there's another situation of an individual, an artist. An artist who is, people think is from Dominica. He's not from Dominica. His parents are not from Dominica either. For those of you who don't know, he was an individual who made a video, a very controversial video of him dancing with the devil. And the devil was apparently having some, well, it was simulating that the devil was having some intercourse with the guy. No, because the guy has a song and it has Dominica in it now. Everybody, oh, Les, Dominica is on the map. Foolishness. There's the very individual who interviewed this guy, DJ Envy. DJ Envy's father is from Dominica. And there are a couple of other individuals I know who are from Dominica. Now, on the basis that it is so strange, It is so strange that people who just hear people say, Dominica, oh, we are for you, we are for you. These people have no links to Dominica. The only reason, by the way, let me give you a backstory. The backstory of how this guy got to know about Dominica is because apparently, from my understanding, he was being interviewed by a Dominican. He was being interviewed by a Dominican, and a Dominican showed him some photos of Dominica, the beauty of Dominica. That is how he got to know about Dominica, and therefore he remembered himself being in some horrible situation in life. But then he remembered the beauty of Dominica that he got to see. That is the whole basis of Dominica entering that. The boy never come Dominica. I don't know what is Dominica. Some pictures I'll only see. But it's kind of funny that people are saying, oh, he's putting Dominica in the spotlight. What about the local people who have been trying to put Dominica in the spotlight? How much support will you give them? How much support will you give them? But a man who decided he want to make the devil play with his... I don't even know what to say. The devil playing with his thing on the music video and he dancing and having fun with the devil. Somehow that is because he mentioned Dominica. Oh, yes, Dominica. Oh, he put in Dominica on the map. How he putting Dominica on the map? When there are actual people who are actually level-headed in themselves, working night and day to put Dominica on the map. People like Colton T, Nicole Morrison, Mel C, who else now? Nazio was one of the greatest people I know that put Dominica on the map. I myself have been doing my thing. I put Dominica on the map a number of places with CNN, Fox, all those kind of things when they're asking about Hurricane Maria. In the UK, my videos have been played up there, putting Dominica on the map, all kind of things. Not on the basis that a guy just mentioned Dominica, he's somehow is making Dominica known. Boy, all you special in that place. That way. Anyways, guys, this is not what I want to talk about today. I got too long on that. But you must use all your brain. DJ Envy and someone, I met another Dominican in he's a news anchor in one of the let me not say where, but these people are this one was born in Dominica. DJ Envy was born in the United States, but his father is from Dominica, and this guy left Dominica to go America in thing, and they talking about how they treated them in Dominica, and he felt like Dominica betrayed him. This is why he doesn't talk about Dominica much. He say if I wasn't for YouTube, he would never see me. But on the basis of all these guys, I don't know, we have a kind of thing about us where we're just looking for somebody to represent, man. We're just looking for somebody, but there are people representing us. There's Natalie Emmanuel, who is in the movies, Fast and the Furious movies, and all kind of places, all kind of movies she's been. One of the people who advocated for Dominica, especially after Hurricane Maria, bringing a lot of things and making Dominica known across the borders. I don't hear much of all you things saying, but the man dancing with the devil, like that next song he said about it mentioned Dominica, and oh, we did. Well, you freak me out, I freak you. You freak me out, boy. Hey, it's very interesting about these guys. I must make mention of. Let me go back to this thing right there. Apparently, I actually skipped this, but they are trying to say, oh, they oppose the cause. So, but it's not. People don't want to just boycott thing. We know that some of the places have some nice stuff, but it's not like people want to boycott. But when you feel like you can just do people what you want, we have a problem with that. So if you have to feel the burden, let you feel the burden. Stop your dirty ways, man. No difference. Are you opposing the cause? Is the people that doing it, not you? We need to stop. Because of what? And Tupac said it very best. He said we need to hold the people of positions accountable to the things that they say. Even me. He stated that. Even me, all must hold me accountable to the things that I say. And I have challenged people, black, you know I be already. Challenging people, black is white. I don't care if the whole world was against me. Well, you have to come good, man. Anyways, guys, talking about coming good, we're going back to where we actually have to go. This is a video that I noticed some people sent for me right there. This is in the Benz area, not the Benz area. This is HAMPSTEAD area. And I actually went there and bathed. For those of you who are part of the membership vlog, you guys saw when we went there during a storm, man. We went there during a storm. And the river was rising, man. That was crazy. If you guys know that, check on the membership vlog on Mystelics vlogs, and you definitely get to see that video right there. HAMPSTEAD, when we went, thunder, pat, lightning in the boy, we do think because we checking me on that summer series, man. Anyways, guys, this lady apparently has a huge problem with somebody being in the HAMPSTEAD area. She checking, don't force me to take you to court because she believe that the people trespass on her property, or I don't know, she feel like part of the river is her own. So she tell him, telling those people not to, you know, not to force her to take them to court. Then people come to the river, they don't come and bother you, they don't come and steal your fruit. Nothing. We don't even know you, boy. The lady live wherever she live to come in the bush to trouble people. Hey, that lady, oh Lord have mercy on us. Agreed. Of course. You come in there to make noise with people using the river, they come to bathe. What you going to do? You can take the river and put it in your house? Is your water that God done make the water flow? And I understand if you say it's on your land or whatnot and people coming to bother you. I understand these things. But I don't think the river, I don't think our rivers, I don't think, well, we went there. Nobody was worried if us being there. I know people normally go there to bathe and stuff. But on the basis that you're trying to make noise with the people and boy, I tell you, we just do too much, eh? We're doing too much, man. You know, even that water she squeezed from the sky, no, she didn't ring a cloud for the water to fall down there and say, okay, that is mine. No, you should thank God at least people come, or the bush should just pick that up. You would come and clean the bush all the time with your river that they're not true. You come and clean out the vines that climb over the river and stuff. You come and do it now. All he does do too much, man. And I don't mind if it's directly on her land, you know, guys. If that is her land, right? I don't think that is her land. Maybe she feel like maybe it have a piece on her land or so. I don't know. Or maybe the people pass on her land and come in the river. And she don't want people to come on her land to go in the river. But I mean, come on, man. That is the level you reach when people trying to get a little free up from that whole Rona foolish situation that they have in there. And you want to just dismember people's joy, man. Stop your dirty ways. You need a banana, man. You need a banana. Have a banana, man. So apparently a piece of the river they saying is theirs and the other part is not theirs. My lady, you don't have to act like that, no? You don't have to. You should be happy people come in the river unless people try to dirty the place also. I won't understand that. But these people come and take a nice little bath in HAMPSTEAD and you just come in and just ruin this people's joy, man. Guys, where did we reach, man? Where did we reach in life? How have we reached or arrived here? Forced to be in that kind of predicament when people have to come and make noise for you going in a river? Boy. But can people own river unless it's passing in the middle of your land or something like that? I understand, but if it's on the edge or something like that, Magway at the river supposed to be the boundary whereby people can come and thing. Normally that's why I understand it. When it comes onto land, they normally tend to use the river to divide the place. They don't give you the river unless the river passing directly in between your land. Then there's another story. That's what are your thoughts, man? But what you going to tell the police? Police, it has some people that in a river near my land. If I say police are arresting you, I put you in the cell. I put you in the cell for you to sit down and rethink the decisions that you're making. I would put you in the cell, boy. Have you there for 24 hours to investigate or probably send you to the psychiatric unit. Because you cannot be telling me you're making noise for a river that probably not even your own. Boy, that woman, boy. Maybe she mentally ill. Maybe she mentally. Because I've never seen this kind of thing. I've never seen this in my life in Dominica. Not once ever heard that people come and make noise for people going in river. I've never heard this. Never. Not ever, never in my life. Uma, bring down your pressure for me, please. Your pressure up. They go open on you like the other lady there, you know, but your pressure up. Oh man, come on. You should join them. Go in the river. 6 feet distance, man. 6 feet distance and say, hey, how is the family? How is the children? How is the friends? And how's the neighbors, man? You should go and be asking those people you make it noise. Just tell those people to come and swim with them. You come in and make noise in the kind of spandex black looking boy. Boy, are you easy, the boy? Hey. Oma, can you imagine? Let me go and go to the police station for these people. And by the time you come back with the police station, you know police always late sometimes. They always late sometimes. Night time might reach and police late. By the time you decide you're coming back with police to try to intervene and say, hey, these people was on my part of the river that is my land. Boy, the police might just, obviously, police might not meet those people there at all if nighttime take it. Boy. But all you shouldn't try to instigate something, or you shouldn't try to force her to be more angry and stuff. For me, if it's me, I'll just tell you, okay, cool, and you know, try to de-escalate the situation. And when you go, take my bath, take my 20-30 minutes soak. How you mean? And then go about my business. I don't gonna make noise. If the police come and say, okay, get out of there, then fine, I'll just leave. But you don't come in and tell me thing and as if I just supposed to accept. So everybody can just claim river then. Pickard River is Mystelics River. No, but everybody can go in Mystelics River. There's some nice champagne like bubbles coming out from the Pickard River. I didn't see that when I was younger. But it apparently have some new you can get some nice soak, bubble soak in your back, man. Some bubble soak going in your back, man. Go to the Mystelics River in Pecan, man. Have some fun. All you too strange, man. I don't know if it's the Rona have a situation on her and she vexed if people know or something, man. But stop your dirty ways, man. Stop your dirty ways. And even if it's part of your river, you shouldn't be acting like this. What you going to do? You going to, well, take the river now and go. Take it, put it on your back and go now. Put it on your back and go. Like I said, guys, it's a different story if the river was directly in her land, you know, and she feel like people shouldn't come there, they should go somewhere else and whatnot. That would be trespassing, no doubt about it. But you can't tell me a piece of the river, you claim a piece of the river is yours. Well, block it. Put a fence. Next time, put a fence on the river part. Put a fence that is yours, so people will pass around the fence and go in the part that is not your land. Sometimes all he does was freak me out, man. Freak over you freaking me out, man. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in this regard. Leave your thoughts in the comment box below. And guys, stop getting caught up in the hype. The hype. Oh, they mentioned Dominica. Woo! When people out there have been putting on music and all kind of things to get Dominica back. No, none of all is supporting. None of all is supporting it, you know. None of all. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment box below. Give this video a thumbs up. And stop getting carried away, guys. Stop getting carried away. Stop your dirty ways, man. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next reaction video.